This is something that helped me when I first started getting into modding. There's a couple images here actually. Alright, so have a look at this. Let me get rid of the follow girl. So have a look at this. So, and you can screenshot this if you want to. So this is a guide how to level each mod. So for grey mods, you'd take it to 12 and then only slice it if it hits 4 or 5. If there's a 4 or 5 speed, hit it. If not, sell it. There's no point. There's really no point in having that mod. For me anyway, I focus so heavily on speed, I basically ignore every other secondary. Alright, so then you slice that and let's say it's hit, you know, 3 or 4 and it's gone to a green. Now you're at +8 or +9. And that's when you want to slice those green mods, is when you hit that +8 or +9. If you are buying a mod from the store, or you got a green mod from your farming, it says here level it to 9, and that's because you just want to see the secondaries. That's the same with the grey ones. Just take it at 12. That extra 3 levels for the grey and the extra am I doing that right? Yeah, extra 5, 6 levels for the green mods. It's just a waste of credits. You're going to burn out your supply way too quick. You don't need to. You just want to see the secondaries. And with this one here, you go to level 9, and then if you get a speed that shows 4 or 5, take it up 3 levels. And if it hits, great, keep it. If not, bin it. I'll show you this in practice in a sec. I'll switch back to Galaxy Heroes, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to do this. So then the next one. So you're thinking, what do we do with blue mods, right? Blue mods, you want to slice it, and then only if you get the secondary speed up to +10. When you get it to +10, that's what you want. That's great. You want to be able to slice that into your purples. That's a good mod. With the blue mods, you only want to level it to 6. When you take it to 6, you're going to be able to see those extra 2 secondaries. And then you take it to 9. I mean, it says here if it doesn't start hitting speed 3 or 4, you should just abandon it. But, you know, if it starts off at a 4 speed, why not take it to 12? You could land a 6 that takes it to 10 and makes that a good mod. Purple mods. It says here that you should only level it to 14 or higher. Level it to 14 and then only slice if it's 14 or higher. So you do that by leveling 3 just to see the secondaries, because you don't want to waste all that extra cash. If it hits, great. That's wicked. And then they don't have gold mods on here, but I'll explain my process for doing that. So for gold mods, what I'll do, anything that's a 14, I'll slice up to 6 dot instantly, because that'll hit a +15. And the way that if you're trying to track this through DSR bot, the way that works is the first time a mod hits 15 or 6 dot, you get a little bump in that. So if you would get a 14 and then slice that to 6 dot, you get a big bump because it goes to 15 and it goes to a 6 dot mod. So let me show you this in practice, right? I mean, it seems like it's the same thing you're doing to at a basic level, but I'll show you everybody else, right? So I go in here and I've done some farming. All these 3 dots, I'm going to bin them. 4 dots, I'm going to bin them. And then I look at the 5 dots, and for me, 5 dots aren't going to get me anywhere at the level I am. So I will get rid of everything that I'm not desperate for. So right now I'm desperate to replace a mod on Cat. Her triangle is a speed, and it's really, it's a 15 or 16 speed. It's really shit, and it's at a gold. It's at a 6 dot gold, so I want to get rid of it. So currently I'm trying to farm for that. So I'll get rid of all these because I don't need any of them. That defense mod could be helpful as well for Cat. So instantly sell all those. So what I'll do now is I'll filter and I'll sort. So I'm going A first. These are all the gold mods. Can you post that to the fan server? Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll post those. No worries, Stinky. I should actually just make a video and post a video. Maybe I'll do that this week. I was going to make a really short meme video, but maybe I'll do that instead. It might help having a personal touch to it. So then I'll scroll all the way to the bottom, right? So I've got a bunch of 12s, and for golds, you should already see if they've got speed on them. So this has a speed. I bought this morning. So it's a 5 speed. So this is good. So I'll take this to 12. And the reason I'm going to take it to 12 is because I want to see all the hits. I want to see, hoping to see speed hit 4 times. So it only hit once. It only hits once. It hit everything once. That's weird. Which kind of sucks, right? So the way that I work in my roster, when I was younger in this and I was at about 1.52 mil, I filled up my entire mod inventory with anything that was +7 speed as a secondary or higher. Everything else I got rid of. And then it got filled up with all +7s, and I'm like, shit, well, I don't need these +7s anymore. So I sold all the +7s, and I made it in my inventory that it's only +8s or lower now. So anything with +8 speed or lower, I keep it. Sorry, anything with +8 speed or higher, I keep it. Anything with +8 speed or lower, I just delete it immediately. I sell that bitch. So this has a +9, so I'll keep that. There's someone somewhere that, you know, maybe I get a new character that might need that, and it'll just be a good intermediary mod. So then I go back down and I'm looking, I'm like, great, so I've got this one here. It's got +3 speed. A lot of people say you shouldn't bring them up, but if that hits 6 twice, that's a +15. And you just never know. So I have enough credits to go for it, so I will. Just like that. It started as a +3 and I got 9. That'd be a good intermediary mod for someone. And then we'll go back down and I'll have a look and, okay, so I've got one more here, but there's no speed on it, so instantly sell it. Get rid of it. I don't want it. So with my purples, to make it more efficient, what I do is I'll click on the arrow, the triangle, I'll click on them individually because it's better than having to scroll all the way down. So you can see I've got no ones in here, no ones, no ones. All I'm looking for is, like, you can see I've got a bunch of ones here that I can upgrade. So this is a purple, and all I want to see is that last secondary to see if it hits speed. So I'll just go to level 3. Didn't hit speed, get rid of it. So I'll go to the diamonds. There's no speed on there, so I'll hit it once to see if it hits speed. It did hit speed. This is good, and it's a +5. That's a good start. So then I'll take it immediately to 12. Because all we're doing is I want to see if it hits speed again. And it did. It went to a +8. So that's going to be a good mod for me to keep, because I keep anything that's +8 or higher. It's not enough for me to go to the full 15 yet, because I'm not going to use that anyone. Alright, so why am I going to waste the credits on it? So I'll just let that sit there for a second. Well, probably longer than a second. And then I'll go back down and I'll just rinse and repeat, right? So I just want to see the bottom. So we just upgrade it 3 levels. Didn't hit speed. Here's a good defense mod. There's no speed on there. And look, we hit a +3 speed. So let's take that to 12. And just like that, we've got a +12 speed mod. How good is that? Like, I'm pretty happy with that. So then we'll keep going. And for purples, this is just rinse and repeat at this point. No speed, I'll sell it. Here we go. No speed, I'll sell it. And there's no ones on here. So then I'll change the filter to the blues. This is the one that usually takes me the longest because I get a lot of blues. So then I'll click the arrows. All of these lock mods are just +4 speed primaries. But there's no ones in there. There's no ones in there. There's a one here. So the blues are a little bit different, and that's because you can't just go +3 because that'll only show you one of the secondaries. Alright, so I've just gone +3 and it only showed me one. So you actually have to go +6 on the blues, but I didn't hit any speed, so I'm just going to sell it. There's no +1s there. A lot of diamond +1s today. So I'll take that straight to 6 because I just want to see the 2 secondaries. No speed, and I sell it. There's another one. So this one hit speed, which is good. Now we're not going to see as big of a speed jump as we did with the purples and the golds, just because we've already used 2 of the upgrade levels to find out what the secondaries were, whereas with the others we're only using 1. So I'll take this to 12 again. 12 is the magic number. So that didn't hit speed, so I'm going to sell it. I have no interest in keeping anything under a +8. There's just no point for me. I'm at a point in my roster where everything is, every mod that has secondary speed on it is +8 or higher. I've been able to do these mods long enough that that's where I'm at. So we hit a +5 speed here. So again, take it to +12. Didn't hit it, get rid of it. And +8 speed is probably a big jump for someone starting, right? If you're just starting and you have a look at your mods and you're like, well, I've actually got a lot that are around like +6, +7, then start at +6 and just delete everything that is under +6. Because what's the point in having it? Ooh, we dropping frames? Oh look, there we go. Dropped a bunch of frames there. Sorry about that. But you just need to have a look and go, well, do I need that? Am I going to need like things that are under +6? What is a +3 speed going to do for you, really? Very rarely will it make the difference. Well, I mean, +3 speed will make the difference, but I'm just talking in terms of a mod where you could get +6. Stream is breaking right now. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me try closing that. Does that help? Okay. So this got +9, so I'm going to keep this. I think that's going to be a good mod later. So then I'll go to the next one and go to +6. No speed. Get rid of it. Go to the square. Go to +6. We got speed. Take it to 12. Didn't hit. Get rid of it. It's ruthless. A lot of people go, oh, but what about the other secondary mods that are on there? Like, what about protection or crit chance? Like, couldn't you use that? Probably, but I guess it comes down to like what I've been saying all stream is that like my Grievous I've modded for health to an extent, but like a lot of his mods have good secondary speed, not good secondary health. Like, so I've got all the health mods and they're all health primaries. Oh, well, that's not awkward. But like health primaries, oh, well, potency. That's awkward as shit. But you can see it's 246 speed. So I could take like every 3 turns. So I'm going to be able to take 2 turns where someone else's who's modded for health at 150 is only going to be able to take 1 turn. Or I can take 3 turns where they're taking 2 turns. So for me, being able to get those extra 2 shot off, being able to get that extra shot off is just makes up for the whole like missing 20 or 30k in health. Like, to me, that doesn't really matter. Having faster tunes is what matters to me. So let me finish up with these green ones. I can see the stream breaking a little bit, so I might have to log off after this. My voice is getting a bit hoarse. I ain't gotta pee, and I'm hungry. It's still morning here. So yeah, take green. That goes to 9 because we need to see the next 3 secondaries. And you can see I hit speed here, which is really good. So I'm gonna go up and take that to a 12, but it didn't hit. So there's no point in me keeping that. I have little to no care about that mod because +3 doesn't help me. That didn't have any speed. This hit speed and it hit again. Great, look at that. So immediately I've got a +9 speed, which is as good as some of the other mods that I was doing, like a gold. I think I hit +9 on one of the golds. So there we go. No speed. Another +9. Wow, the stream is breaking. I'm so sorry. Let me bin that and you can just listen to my voice. I think it's just crashing with Chrome in the background. Super duper hungry. But then we got nothing there. Nothing there. So then I'll go and do these. Still no speed. For me, speed is everything in this game. No worries, it's not so bad. No, I worry that you guys should be able to have a good stream. Good stream where everything's nice and working. The problem is I'm streaming this off like a 5-year-old laptop. A 5-year-old laptop that really doesn't want to like deal with all the other shit that I got going on, because I got a monitor, a camera, I got the cam link going. OBS is so hungry on GPU, sorry. Commander, the stream is just probably overwhelmed by your modding prowess. Dude, it just can't handle it. It just can't handle it. So then we go to the greys, right? So I'll take those to 12 because you need to see each individual secondary. And again, for me, greys, I just get rid of them completely. It's only if I'm really desperate on finding something for a character, and I'm really desperate on finding some better mods for Cat. So I take this to 12. Didn't hit speed, get rid of it. Didn't hit speed, get rid of it. Brutal, right? Brutal, but it has to be done. It has to be done. Like, I just can't keep those mods. They're not worth it to me. They just, going to slow me down, which is going to make a worse battle for me. So the more speed that I can get, the better.